Hey everyone, it's Asmodai here, and today I am working on Belial, Master of the Deathwing. I um I wanted to be extra careful with this mini, so I went ahead and painted him in separate parts and then glued him before doing some final coats to kind of tie everything together. So here I am painting on the a nice smooth coat of the custom bone that I've made, which is a bit of pallid lich and some more gas bone. I first started off airbrushing each of the models with a bit of this bone white just to kind of get down the main colors pretty quickly before moving on to the secondary color, which would be Caliban green for the cloak. But for the most part here, I am just putting down a nice thin coat of some bone white. Alright then, now here I am starting to put on some Caliban green, just to give that nice quintessential Dark Angels look. I know in a lot of guides they show having a kind of brighter green cloak, but I like to go a bit darker with my colors. It just makes it look very First Legion like. And like I said, I am doing some initial color blocking here, and I want to get some of the areas that I'm not going to be able to get to once he's fully assembled. So I am painting inside the cloak, areas that you probably will not see, but areas that I'd rather have nice good amount of paint on so they still look good. Alrighty then I like doing a nice bright red for all of the Dark Angels weapons. It's a color scheme that I really like, and I am doing a bit of Retributor Gold down here, which I will then cover with some Ball Red and get a nice, deep, and vibrant red that looks really good for their weapons. Since I'm dealing with some bright colors, I am putting down the gold now so that it stays nice and shiny and bright before I do some washes later on. I always like to make sure I can keep the colors as bright as I can, especially for gold or metallics, just because it gives them that extra bit of pop. Alrighty then, now I'm doing the inside of Belial's coat. I really like having this nice like maroon color for the inner circle and the his jacket. It's a really nice color. Because I know I can just cut this. So here I am going ahead and putting in some of Belial's undercoat. It's a nice magenta that I hand mixed. Looks really good. Alright, then here I am putting down some ball red on the areas that are going to be red. This kind of gives the red undertone a nice warmth to it and makes the red really pop and vibrant. You will notice once the ball red dries, it kind of looks a bit dull, but we'll fix it up here in just a little bit with a little shade and wash on top. Alright, now here I am going over the bolter with some Fugan Orange shade. This will really pull out all of the red and the yellow from the Retributor and give you a nice, really rich red that just pops. Alright, here I'm adding in the white for some of the purity seals and some of the accents on them. And I'm also going to put some white up on these feathers up here. Alrighty then, as you can see here, I've put the rest of his feet together and put them onto his rocks. I went ahead and painted some of the fire effects onto the skeleton and onto the little flame behind him. And what I'm doing right now with his armor is putting down a little hand mixture sepia tone I made to really kind of bring out that nice bone color and the kind of dirt and grime. And this is the last couple of finishing stages I'm going to be doing to Belial. Here I am just accenting some of the green folds in his cloak. So I did a mixture of warpstone and caliban for the base, and then went over with a tinier spot of just warpstone, and then the very end a tiny little spot highlight of moon. And for the undergarment, that kind of hand mixed maroon I had, I mixed a bit of pallid lich and a bit of ball red to kind of make a nice brighter version. And I highlighted the internal folds that you can see from the outside of the mini. Here I'm taking a bit of Urgrax Earthshade in my sepia tone and kind of going over the rocks to kind of tie together this nice neutral muddy tone. And I am adding some Urgrax Earthshade to the skeleton himself. I want to make sure those shadows look really dark on him, because even though he's lit up by the flame, he's lit on fire, the shadows that are outside of the flame's light points are going to be very dark, so I want them to be very prevalent. Here I am starting to edge highlight with a bit of just regular bone mixture I have, just to capture some high points that wouldn't be as dirty and that the light would be hitting pretty nicely, and just to show some of the squareness of the armor. Alrighty then, now that we have it pretty much done, we're going to do a little bit extra and then let's get on to the final beauty shots. I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more 40k, I will be doing more. I have a lot of Deathwing I will be painting up, especially with the launch of Asmodee's Primaris model. That will be coming soon. And then after I'm done with my Deathwing and my Dark Angels, I'll be doing a Necron Dynasty, and we will go from there. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.